this morning session. Conventional wastewater treatment facilities. I am Professor Udrias with my co-moderator, Professor Belikian. I would like to ask presenters to limit their presentation to about 15 minutes and allow some time for questions. So it's a total of 20 minutes presentation and question session. The first presentation is by Professor Diana Robescu, who is a Vice Dean in the Department of Hydraulics, Hydraulic Machinery and Environmental Engineering from the Polytechnic University of Bucharest.
Good morning. Let me present you some results of CBC project. Results regarding improving impact on the environment of wastewater treatment plant CERNAVODA using bioaugmentation. This work is done under the CBS project. Coordinator is National Research and Development Institute for Gas Turbines, and we have another partner from Romania, one of the biggest wastewater company in Romania, Raja Constanța, and also partners from Bulgaria, Greece, Armenia, Moldavia, and Georgia. I briefly repeat some of my yesterday presentation regarding continuous improvement strategy implemented in wastewater treatment plant. Continuous improvement strategy is a strategy developed by CIS wastewater project for improving management of wastewater treatment plant in the Black Sea region in order to maximize the benefits of their services. Beneficiary of this strategy, the final beneficiaries will be the population on the Black Sea region. CIS is a strategy to improve wastewater treatment facility services so that they operate with the lowest cost possible to satisfy the population. Also is a discipline methodology and a set of tools used by employees' team to improve services and processes. CIS for wastewater treatment plant is inspired by other improvement processes. I put on the slide some of them. Plan to check, ACT, a very well-known strategy for improved management, Six Sigma, Lean, Kaizen, and total quality management. We extract from this strategy the best practices and we put in our strategy implemented in wastewater treatment plant. We have a pilot, CIS pilot project in Romania in wastewater treatment plant of CERNAVODA. CERNAVODA is a city near the Danube and have connection with the Black Sea with a channel. You can see on the slide the location of wastewater treatment plant in the north, here in the north of the city, CERNAVODA, and the channel Danube Black Sea. wastewater treatment plant discharge treated water in this channel. This channel comes from nuclear plant. This is a warm water discharged from a nuclear plant of CERNAVODA, and wastewater treatment plant discharge its treated wastewater in this channel, and after that in the main channel Danube Black Sea. Wastewater treatment plant CERNAVODA was rehabilitated. It has primary treatment. So, it has a primary treatment here in a compact unit. After that, there is a pumping station to up wastewater at the level of the wastewater treatment plant. Then the wastewater flows gravitationally. After the physical unit, wastewater enter in a biological reactor. Biological reactor is designed for remove of nitrogen and phosphorus, also of carbon. After that, there are settling tanks, and from settling tanks, after thickening, the sludge is dewatering and storage. The wastewater treatment plant is designed also for anaerobic digestion, but this part of the wastewater treatment plant haven't worked yet. So the sludge after thickening is dewatered and deposited. CIS strategy is based on DMIC methodology that has 5 steps. First step is define, after that measure, analyze, improve, and control. In the first step, the team initiate the state, the scope, initiate the project. After that, collect data, analyze collected data, then improve and control the process. In a defined phase of the project, we identify the project, process requirements, scope of the projects, available resources, select team, put milestones, and process map, and develop process map. In every CIS project, there has to be 3 template page. One for a project summary. So in this project summary, we state the project description of objective. Project description for our project is improving impact of the environment of wastewater treatment plant CERNAVODA using bioaugmentation. Objective is reducing impact on the environment of wastewater treatment plant, and financial benefits is reducing operational cost of wastewater treatment plant with at least 16%. There are stated milestones for define, for measure and analyze. Define phase was over in April. Measure and analyze will be over in October. Then improve and control will be over in December this year. Project leader, CIS manager, general manager, and also stakeholder. Stakeholder is the CERNAVODA mayor of the city. Another template page state the team members and a progress review. Every project in CIS strategy has no limited pages, but these 3 pages have to be in the project, the first pages in the project, to better keep the evidence of the projects developed in the wastewater company. In order to identify the project, we used quality function deployment based on house of quality. We state what is important for customer on the vertical column and how this can be obtained, technically obtained, in the horizontal rows. So what is the custom needs? Effluent discharge in line with legal requirements, reducing quantity of sludge, reducing organic loading of the sludge, reducing odors, noise, reducing energy consumption, lack of insects, and reducing greenhouse gases. And how can we meet these needs? With advanced wastewater treatment, different type of biological process, automatic control of process, covering objects, advanced dewatering of sludge using bioaugmentation, using silencers, energy efficiency program, green spaces, sludge storage condition. We grade all of this from 1 to 9, and after that we grade importance level, and finally we grade the what with how in this row, and the highest will be type of biological processes. So type of biological processes is the most important technical improvement to meet all these needs. But we can't change the biological process in a whole because the wastewater treatment plant is already built. So another is using augmentation, bioaugmentation, which is very related to biological type of the biological processes. To better understand the processes in a wastewater treatment plant, we developed SIPOC diagram. SIPOC means suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers. SIPOC for every stage of the wastewater treatment plant, but focused on the biological treatment. So the suppliers for biological reactor are municipal wastewater, settling tanks, bioaugmentation tabs, distribution company. We use these tabs for bioaugmentation in bioreactor, electricity supply company. And what are the inputs? The wastewater that comes from the physical stage, recirculated sludge, bioaugmentation tub, and of course electric current. Outputs from the biological reactor is biological treated wastewater, and customer is settling tanks. For all the processes, we describe suppliers, inputs, outputs, and customers. Measure and analyze we finalized the defined phase, and after that, we started measure and analyze phases of the project. This phase is ongoing. It will be finished on October. In measure and analyze phase, we initiated a research to determine the performance of current processes, and in order to concentrate efforts to identify the root causes of the problems to be eliminated. In the measure phase, we established process performance baseline, collect data, and assess measurement system, and in analyze, identify and prioritize the causes of the problem that must be improved. For data collection, we developed a plan. We collect 6 types of data for influent and effluent of wastewater treatment plant, flow rate, temperature, pH, dissolved oxygen, total solid suspension, extractable solids, COD, BOD, total phosphorus, nitrogen, nitrates, nitrates, ammonia, fixed residue. Also data for activated sludge and recirculated sludge in biological reactors. Data for sludge thickening and dewatered sludge. Data for power consumptions in biological reactor and for sludge treatment. Data related to polyelectrolyte consumption for thickening and dewatering of the sludge, and the cost of storage and transport of the sludge. The sludge from wastewater treatment plant is transported in a landfill of the, together with the wastes from municipality. We are now in these phases to collect data, and until October we will done the analysis to identify the causes that have impact on the output. We will use some graphical analysis. We have a special software, Minitab software, but this graphical analysis can be done also in Excel. It's some kind of Excel. We select the most important contributors and validate vital causes through statistic tools. And I only present the cause-effect diagram or Ishikawa diagram, fishbone diagram, used to identify the cause for the effect in our biological treatment and also in the sludge treatment. So thank you for your attention.
Okay, we do have some time for questions. Are there any questions?
I would like to ask you about the ESS that you showed us. What sort of, what are the inputs and the output that you get from the decision support systems that you kind of
For what? I don't understand.
In the slides, you showed us an ESS system. At the end of your presentation. Here. The flow rate.
The flow rate and the dry solid suspension. Dry solid suspension in percent. We measure for the sludge, the flow rate, for thickened and the water as sludge, and also for both of them dried solid suspension. And for activated sludge and recirculated sludge, we also measure mineral dry solids and volatile dry solids. And dry solid suspension in 30 minutes and total dry solid suspension. In the paper, I put the explanation for this there.